welcome to the stream. How is yours? I know you went live. My stomach has been killing me, and it still is. I had lunch at a barbecue place today. It was pretty good, but I could only finish half of my sandwich, which was really unfortunate because it was pretty good. I'm gonna move chat down to bottom right since I don't have camera, and I need to get the game going. So, today we're doing the Power Wash Simulator, if it'll show up. We can only hope that it will. Power Wash Simulator is right there, perfect. Cookie Tasty, good! I'm glad. And your stream was good, that's good to hear. I'm glad you enjoyed. I am chat, I see no god here other than me. True. It you. That's all we need in our life, is just a little bit of Emmy into chat. Good night. Oh, never mind. No. I will keep talking. My dad is trying to test something right now. That's too loud. I'm gonna turn that down. So my dad is trying to test something right now. He wants to see if I am super loud across rooms, because I am pretty loud, but
Work with the air conditioning.
Did you just turn it off? I'll be streaming, so you can test it whenever. Alright. Oh, we have options today. Shall we clean the fire station or clean the forest cottage? The forest cottage is going to be a lot shorter than the fire station, but a lot of nooks and crannies. Thoughts, opinions? Do I have any in progress? No, I finished them. Also, apparently they added something. They added new extensions for... Did they? What? I thought they added the extra long extension. Well, it's not there anymore. Unless there's a second page. What the heck? I looked at their upgrade, or their update, and it said that they had an extra long extension instead of just the long one. Can I see the fire station? Okay, I'll do it. Hi, Todd. How are you? I just talked to you, but how are you? We'll do fire station. Why not? I have my Dorito chip with me. So hopefully I can, because I don't know, I feel like eating chips today. So, don't know why. That's all my stomach really says it wants right now. You agree? Oh no, what did I say? Oh, the fire station? Yeah, we do it. Single chip? I have multiple Dorito chip. Yes. Also, friendly reminder to contribute to Vector Perkins. Eating Dino Nuggies and Tater Tots. Dude, I'm so jealous. Like, oh, I haven't had Dino Nuggies since the gluten-free ones I had, which were just disgusting. Oh, that was a good chip. Oh, yeah. My God. That's a link if I've ever seen one. Alright. Dangerously large potato chip. Preemptive paste, yeah. That's okay. I'm clicking it. It's not loading. There it goes. I just should not have Google Chrome in full screen at any point. Hi, Star. How are you? I'd be munching on the Dorito. That the better? It's okay, I already clicked on it. Let's see. Part of a series on Doritos and Mountain Dew. Nice. We love Mountain Dew. The image will load eventually. Pause, champ. Tired, but I'm too busy debating on whether I should write a paper or not. What is the paper about? What does this image mean, Emmy? What does that mean? Also, we're only getting country music today, so let me put my music on shuffle. It's me? Oh, thank you. Not due tomorrow, it's a group project and we picked a date for tomorrow. If it's for a group project, I say do it. There goes the washing machine. Just put the music on shuffle, Spotify. That's all I want. Thank you. Now I gotta put OBS over there. Okay, now it'll hopefully load the game, so I stop clicking things. Yeah, so I'd say if it's for a group project, I'd do it. Good stuff. Tired, I could just do it tomorrow. Would you do it before you meet with your group? Or would you do it after? Yeah, I like that idea, Emmy. 2 pages and I want to go to bed. Can you at least start it? We're gonna get a little bit of frames here, but hopefully it'll get back into it soon. Almost. Oh, don't turn around, I've noticed. There's a diner. There we go. Nice and smooth. Oh, shouldn't have pressed right click. Hold? That spot's just gonna be really clean. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Yeah, I'd say just try to get a little bit of it done. I don't know the difference between water tone, water reverb, and power washer volume. Oh, sorry, I don't know why I did that. Bruh. Turn water reverb all the way up, should I? JK, but I'm curious. Yeah, I want to see what it is. Nothing. It's nothing. It doesn't do anything. What's the point of it then? How wacky. How curious. Sim moment. I live! Hi, Corey! How are you? Is that dirty? No, it's not. What? Oh, there's this whole thing to clean here. Sorry for missing all the vector donuts. No problem. I've been trying to remind people. Thank you, Star. How you be, Corey? Also, I don't know what I'm gonna do for stream on Tuesday, but I think I'm gonna stream before I go to work, because it's our first game, and I think I'm gonna wanna go get ice cream afterward to celebrate, and I don't want to start my stream super late. And I'm also gonna stream before practice tomorrow, so we're just gonna have a lot of early streams this week. I think that's the plan. Because I don't like late streams. Especially today, because I went out today. So I'm tired already. Speaking of, I think Pedro wanted us to ping him. I'm not sure if he wanted me to ping him for my stream or for D&D. And I'm scared to do it, but also I feel like he really wants his watch streak. You know? So I don't know what to do. The morals in me they're just confused. I'll try to make those. Don't worry if you don't, my friend. How's the school, Corey? Or wait, you haven't gone to classes yet, have you? You start tomorrow? Everyone's starting tomorrow. Todd starts tomorrow too. I can't say I start anytime soon. Is that dirty? Oh no, it's not. Okay. Yep. Yeah, tomorrow. I start next week. Nice. Star punching the air. Because she started, what, 3 weeks ago? Something like that. Nice. Whoa! Why do I jump so high? Since when? But I mean college, yeah. College be scary, dude. I need advice from all y'all who made friends in college. How? Like, just, cause I'm scared, to do it. And I'm gonna have to do it. And I don't know how to make friends. I don't know what to do. Miss sleeping in every night at her. Oh yeah, I know, me too. Find people with similar interests? Okay, how do you do that though? Friends are live, Discord chat has been popping off lately, gotta start streaming sometime next year. Do it, Corey. You need to replace me, because I don't know if I'll be streaming every day next year. We need somebody to watch, you know? I need somebody to watch. I already watched Emmy a little bit. I did go AFK from a lot of that. I watch Todd sometimes. Hi, Carson. Run into them? What does that- how? What? You're fine, Corey. Not going every day. No, no, no. I'm not saying you go every day. I'm saying you do it. Hi, Connor. Nothing is more important than family. Are you from Fast and Furious? I'm not the person to ask, but I imagine clubs are a good place to start. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. Find people that look like they're doing something you might do. So you want me to go walk up to the people who are just trying to vibe in a library? Push them to the ground, say sorry, and rush away embarrassed? Is that what Zod meant by run into them? Oh no. Find the Quidditch team. Oh god. I have like one friend who has lasted through college. We didn't talk for like a year of it. Yeah. See, here's my thing. I only have 2 years to make friends. And, I mean, I hope that I can manage to do that, but I have nowhere to start. Like, I'm going in there completely just not a single friend, unless I get lucky and I see somebody that I knew in high school. Who knows? Met some guys I helped. Wait. Met some guys I helped found a club. It didn't end up succeeding, but that's beside the point, while boarding a bus. Okay. Lightsaber Duel Club at the local university. Kind of sad to go to community college because of this. What? Can you not stop by? You a college junior this year? Yeah, in January I will be. But I won't graduate until December of 23. Hopefully. I mean, if it goes well, maybe summer of 23, but that's if I'm lucky. Nice. Plus, I'd be very bad at dueling. You know, you don't know till you try. We're doing well. I say that, and then I'm gonna see how much I have to clean. Because if this thing is worth 11 hundo, I'm scared to see how much I have to clean. I smell Dorito chip. Any loophole in the credit requirements for skipping physics? Dude, I would. If I could skip any science class, it would have been chemistry. Which is funny, because that's like an important one for my field. I mean, it's not too important, but it's somewhat important. And I ended up taking it again in college. So that was fun. 18 credit hours, I want to die in a video game? Yeah, that sounds really rough, Corey. That's terrible. I could barely handle 15. You're doing your paper on chemistry? Oh, God. I mean, I saw you. Yeah, that sounds rough. Chemistry was definitely not my favorite subject. Just high schooler things, haha. What is this? Oh, it's a light. Taking anatomy and physiology. Wow. That's interesting. Alchemy, but in the chemistry class. Gotcha. That might help with art. Oh yeah, anatomy is definitely going to. Sorry, Dorito chip moment. I'm wondering, okay, this wall's almost done, so I'm just gonna, there we go. Okay. What? Bro, what? Why did I even come back to school? I feel that. I mean, I haven't technically gone back, but also the break that I'm taking was because I just failed to be an adult. So I'm, you know, taking a break off. I can already see the effects of it. Then again, it's just summer, so I'm scared to see how bad I am at school because I've never taken off a break before. Like, I've taken off from, like, in-person school, but never, like, just classes. So I need to, like, learn stuff while I'm off so that I'm not completely clueless. Is the window frame is almost done? Okay. Can you skip this song? It's almost over. How dare you say that about Akira the Dawn? Watch yourself, pal. It Takes Two. The song is good. I agree. How much do I have to do? Let's see. Oh, I have to do that whole building. You know, I don't think this is worth 11 hundo. Emberwoods. Unless I have to go do the inside, then maybe. But this doesn't look like it's worth 11 hundo. Like, this should be a lot less. Let's do this window. So I'm just gonna remind her one more time to contribute to Vector Perkins if you haven't already. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Don't look a gift horse. What does that mean? When your power washer person just shows up, sprays one wall, says, yeah, not worth it. Dude, I should. Honestly? No, I need the money. Once I get the update that supposedly happened, I'm gonna be buying this extra long extension for my power washer so that I can just I could stand like back here and clean the windows from here. Probably. Please don't complain about how much you're getting, especially when you're benefiting. Too late. It's a game. Good life lesson though, thank you. Honk. Oh, where's the step? Can I pick it up? Thankies. Dang it, that wasn't high enough. Can't believe Todd knows about horses. Oh my god. When he talks about your favorite animal. Smiley face. Classic Todd. Oh, come on. Right there. So today I got to drive to Phoenix and I got really angry in my drive. I'm a very, I get mad when I drive. Road rage, that's what I was trying to say. I have some pretty bad road rage, so prepare for that, Corey. But, my god, it made me so mad today because there were people who weren't, like, getting out of the lanes. Oh my, ugh. Like, they were in the far right lane, right? And people were trying to take exits, and they were in the far right lane for more than 10 exits. Which, like, I understand if it's maybe, like, 4 or 5 even, but 10? That's, in Phoenix, that's 10 miles of you staying in the same lane for no good reason. Sure, you can be scared about missing your exit, but just move one lane over and give people the opportunity to switch lanes. It made me so angry. Anyways, back to cleaning. Oh, please don't. Doing the job. I was watching a video on, oh, that's a good one, Corey. I was watching a video on Trisha Paytas, if you guys know who that is. If not, they are a problematic person. Has been on YouTube for a long time. But, recently, lots of bad things. So, I just watched an hour-and-a-half video in, I think... How long did it take me? So, I watched it on 2.75 speed. So that would be... What's a third of that? That's like 30 minutes, so it took me like 40-ish minutes to watch it. It is fast, but I didn't want to watch an hour-and-a-half video on it. I mean, I did. I got all the information. It just took me 40 minutes instead of the hour-and-a-half. It was pretty interesting, though. Found a lot of lies, surprisingly. Not surprisingly at all, actually. Interesting content, though. Definitely like docuseries. I was considering actually watching it on stream today, but then I was like, nah. Nah. Oh, they have a ladder for me. Oh my god, I don't know where to start. I just learned there's a building up here, too. Can I go inside? I want to do this door. Todd, can you make a poll for me? And call it to ping or not to ping? And the reason I ask is because I don't know if I want to ping Pedro and let him know that I'm live. Because I feel like he wants to know, but I know he's asleep. So, if you can make a poll, and y'all can vote and tell me if I should ping him, or if you guys want to ping him for me. Thank yous. Really? Oh, wow. That's some rough stuff right there. I think Corey already did? Oh, sweet. We'll still ask anyways. My only flex for YouTube is that I can watch XQC at 3 times speed. If you read drew it however you imagined it from the description, then looked at the official-ish art to see how close people— oh! Oh, that sounds kind of fun! How do you make stone and little alchemy? I have no idea what that is, Star. In complete honesty, I have no idea what that is. Corey? That is a great idea. Alright, Emmy, sounds good. Oh, Little Alchemy. Oh, that's that website. Oh. Think about your Minecraft. Think about your Minecraft experience and use that. Dude, I had no idea what you meant when you said Little Alchemy. I now realize what it is. Okay. I'm writing down your idea, Corey. I just want you to know that. I have a little board where I write down my stream ideas. Could stream Little Alchemy, maybe. I'll write it down. You guys can see how clueless I am sometimes. Dude, banger of a song. Oh, I love this song. To ping or not to ping, that is the question. Okay, that's the answer. So, nobody knows, essentially. Thanks. Thanks, guys. If you want, I can look up descriptions just so you have, could even do a group thing, everybody compare. Yeah, that'd be fun. We'll talk about it later. That sounds fun, though. Oh, I also wanted to write down the Halloween trick-or-treat thing that Emmy was talking about the other day. That's for Discord, though. I don't think that's for a stream. Oy. Sorry for what? Oh, for the voting? That's fine. It's fine. So, oh my god. Really? This sucks. Lava and air makes sense. Dude, I could honestly, I feel like Little Alchemy is something Todd would stream. But Todd doesn't like streaming anymore. You hate to see it. How do you make air? That is a great question. Some people actually buy air. It's called O'Hare air. In the Horton Hears a Who. That's not Horton Hears a Who, is it? That's Horton Hears a Who, right? Oh no. Lorax, thank you. I get them mixed up all the time. Fneedville, yeah. Thank you, Corey. Oh, really? The Lorax. You know what? I could also cosplay the mayor. I could cosplay O'Hare with my hair. Thoughts, opinions? So I have O'Hare hair. You can't see it right now, but you can, I'm sure you can imagine. He has the same haircut as Vector Perkins, right? Subgoal, I should do like 50-part dub of that move. Why? Think about the fact that yesterday at the end of my stream, I was like, I just in my mind said, yeah, let me show everybody the cyst I have on my back without asking or warning people that I was showing. I don't know why I did that. But like something told me, it was like, Hunter, show them your cyst, so I did. I feel bad about it. I watched the VOD for it, and I feel bad about it. I don't know why I did that. There's a moth that is just landing on my screen, and I don't appreciate it. Moth just trying to vibe, and I said no heart. I'm never gonna dance again. guilty feet have got no rhythm. Easy to pretend. No, you're not a fool. Should've known better than to cheat a friend. Waste the chance that I've been given. Clean. Thank you, Corey, for the no heart. Where's Moth? What? Todd, what are you doing? Little alchemy? Why? Or like, why are you just mentioning random things? I want to skip the song. Wait, was that the... Oh, it wasn't. Nice. There. I tasted blood and it is sweet. What kind of lyric is that? I've tasted blood and it was sweet. What does that mean? I also want to play Little Alchemy. I'm very bad at stuff like that, so I'm looking forward to seeing how poorly I do. Blood is not sweet, it's bitter. It is red. Rice is sweet. Sweeter. Yeah, the lyric for this song, I've tasted blood and it is sweet. I'm like, no, it's not. Y'all ever eat your blood? I'll pass on the conversation. Just scratch that I said that. Alright. Oh. Oh wait, this is close to being clean. Oh my god, don't tell me I have to- oh. I have to do the bottom. Is this cleaning it at least? I think it is. Barely, but it's cleaning it. I can also do the outside of it. I'm assuming it's the same one. Oh, rude. Got some moss and just stop trying? Star, you got this. You can do it. Wait, so the wall topper's done here. And it's not here, so it must be on the outside. I'll do that. I'm gonna keep chatting it, but it's alchemy time? Okay. Alright, have fun, Corey. I'm gonna bite my chip. Man, I was trying to start my stream earlier, but I wanted to play this game. Power Wash Simulator, this one. And the Steam share that I yoink it from wasn't available. But the person who owns the account is offline. I was like, huh, that's weird. So why isn't it available? And I look, and I was expecting to have been taken off this person's Steam share. I wasn't. It just... I don't know. It was weird. And then, all of a sudden, I complained to Todd about the fact that I can't access the game and how sad I am. And then all of a sudden, the library becomes available. So something weird happened there. Yeah, Corey? You can go ahead and do it whenever, Corey, but sounds good. That scares me. Am I in trouble? How does the person you were Steam sharing with? That would have been funny. No, it's Ethan. But like, he's dodged in disguise. Oh no. No shot. No way. Here's the thing though, Ethan's dodging a message that I sent him on Discord, but he's been messaging in my Discord. Not been. He did though. Like after I had sent the message. So I'm wondering why he's not responding to me. I just asked him how he's been. All I said was, "Hey, hope you've been well. Um, and if you moved out, I hope that's been treating you well. Do you want to play Rainbow next or sometime?" And I just nothing. So should I take that as a no? He doesn't want to play Rainbow, or how do I interpret that? You know? Todd is Ethan. That is scary to think about. Yo, wait, what did I say? Oh no, I forgot. Oh, where'd he moved out? I don't know. He's staying, I think, I'm pretty sure he's staying in his state. He just moved out of his parents' house. Thanks, Star. Yeah, gay rights. I'm gay. Thanks, Star. Appreciate it. Bible thump. And I wanna know. Oh, this is the Jason Derulo version. Jason Derulo. Is this clean? No, it is. Not in trouble or anything? Okay, good. Okay. I don't like being in trouble. It happens too often. You know what I'm scared for is our first game. Story time, I forgot to say earlier. Okay. I will check that out in a little bit. So I'm a little scared because we're starting, like, we have our first softball game on Tuesday, which I'm super excited about. I'm so excited. When I get in trouble, I go to Google for. Oh, I remember. Yeah. So our first game is Tuesday, which I'm excited about, but I'm also a little bit nervous because softball parents are terrifying. Like, I grew up around softball parents, and I'm not referring to my parents. My parents were fairly normal, but also I was the coach's daughter, so I got to hear all the stories about the insane parents, right? I am so scared for any time when, because I'm gonna be coaching first base, okay? And like, if they get out when they're at first, the parents are going to blame me for that. They're not gonna blame their kid. They're gonna blame me. And I'm not looking forward to post-game conversations with the parents. Like, I will tell you guys if it happens, but I am terrified. I am so scared. New one with a gun? Oh, God. I had to deal with an underage kid threatening people on a Discord server. Oh, no. That's no bueno. Anybody threatening someone on a Discord server, or just in general, sounds scary. But yeah, I'm nervous. I'm excited, though. I'm really excited for games, because I've as strange as it sounds, I've been having dreams about playing softball, which is odd, because I'm not playing, I'm coaching, but like, I have dreams about it. I don't know. Noted. Thank you. Tuki's dark side. No! You know what? Is Todd's name in my Discord server threatening? Should I ask him to change it? Do you guys feel threatened by his name? I mean, I know Carson doesn't feel threatened by it. Carson feels welcomed and invited by it. Invited is not the word. Welcomed. So I can only assume it's, you know, fine, right? Can understand the pain. Pings are annoying. Yeah. But still. I mean, you're on Do Not Disturb. I'm referring to Tuki right now. You're on Do Not Disturb, so you're not getting pings anyways. So what's the problem? Yeah, why the architecture of my house in dreams is always different. Honestly, same though. Wherever I go in dreams, the architecture is completely different. Like, I went to Disneyland in a dream, and there was a softball field. at Disneyland. Which, I don't know if you guys know this, but Disneyland does not have a softball field. So I don't know why I dreamt that, but I did. I dreamt that it was possible for people to jump through my window, and now I have anxiety. So, that's fun. Should I just make like yeah, that makes sense. Dreams are so cool. God, I want to do another Dream Theory stream, but I gotta find more information. I want to do a Dream Theory stream and call like I'll put Dream Theory in the title, and I'll have my face cam be covered with a dream, like a picture of Dream, but I will not talk about him ever. I think that would be funny. Maybe I get some clickers. I'd stream in the Minecraft category. Money move. Made a hurricane again. Oh. What? Oh, in alchemy. Oh my god. Okay, so I thought I got it when you first said it, and then I realized I didn't. And then I realized again, oh, it means something else. I understand now. I thought you were referring to your laptop fans? Got a pot of fake flowers and hung it up in my room. What's the problem with the pot? Don't get banned. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is the middle. I'm splitting it up into sections if you couldn't tell. Because I think that's a lot more satisfying. I want to go to Goodwill. Star, you've convinced me. The only problem is I don't have my card yet. I'm working, I need to get one, but whenever I feel inspired to get mine, it is 2 in the morning, and my bank is not open at 2 in the morning, so I cannot go and get one. So it's a little bit painful for me to find the motivation to go and do it. And eventually I just gotta say, just do it, but like, I'm gonna find an excuse for myself. I hate that. I hate that. Holes in the pot for the strings to hang up? Yeah. To keep them moving around. There's no need for them because it is... Oh. Minion socks. Yeah. Feel a heartbeat in random places in your body while you're doing this? Oh yeah, all the time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, really? You had to do me like that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I say you had to do me like that as if it wasn't me who did this. Draw a picture? Okay, what should I make? Why are you the way that you are? Yeah, I get that, like, I don't know, I feel like my feet, I feel the heartbeats in my feet a lot, which is so, like, yep, I just felt one thinking about it. That was fun. I'm not gonna draw a pee-pee. But like in the, oh my god, no, I wouldn't show you, it's my foot. What's the little part of your foot that goes, it's like the arch. That's where I feel it. Which is like, nothing touches that. So I don't know why it does that. What's up, Corey? What'd you make? Unwise purchase? Ooh. I was expecting it to be about Little Alchemy. What'd you get? Socks with Pikachu on them? Oh, yay! Pikachu's so sweet. Are the socks like, big boy socks? Like, are not like longer socks, or are they just regular socks? Draw Brosif? Okay. My heel has been freaking out with the heartbeat thing. Because of- oh, gotcha. That makes sense. What is APM? Oop, wrong thing. I'll do it here. Looks more like an... You know what? We'll keep it going. There he is. The man. Brosif. Don't ask what happened here. I couldn't tell you. Like an RA, but more subject-based. Oh, that's cool. Are they cool? Probably, if you're in a platonic parasocial love with them. He's a little long for my liking, but that's okay. Just realized you lost your sub badge. Didn't you resub, like... You resubbed 2 days ago. How? What should I draw in this box? I have 3 more boxes. I'm looking at it right now. It says you resubbed 2 days ago and you were listening to a song. That's when you mentioned the Woozy song. Which Prime Crown? Okay. Any primers? Bonk, 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 bonk. Nice. Oh, Greystar. Oh, cool, yeah, dance major. Don't talk with hand. Oh, they don't just talk with hand gestures. All out performance, doing ballet. Oh, dude. That's like I do that sometimes, but like not to an extreme. That's fun. Super friendly and stuff. Nice. That's good. That's a good quality to have, especially if you're gonna, you know, be interacting with people that often. Very cool. Alright. What else do I draw, boys? While I wait for your answers, I'm gonna try to reach this. Never mind, I can't. Oops. I cannot reach it. How about from here? It looked like it's splashing. Bruh. Self-portrait? That's kind of what I was going for with Brosif. When I made Brosif, it was kind of a self-portrait. There's also another thing, the main, so it was really cool to have another person like that being a, yeah, that's very sweet. Aw, make a peepo? Okay. Give me a peepo to make, and I will make it. I don't have, what? I don't have that one? Oh, I do. I was like, no shot I don't have that. Oh god, that's gonna be hard. Okay. I apologize in advance. Okay, not bad so far. Oh god. You like him? Please let me stay here. You like him? Oh, I gotta give him antlers. That'll save this. Look. Oh, god. Yeah. Anatomical heart next. Jeez. If I was good at, that, then yeah. All I can draw are cartoons, and I can't even do that correctly, as you can see. Okay, Star, have a good night. I hope you can figure out whatever it was. Best of luck. Amogus, oh, true. I had to learn to draw them for class ones? Ooh, what class? I'm not gonna draw Rico Sus. I'm just gonna draw. You know, I didn't have to do that yet. Biomed, okay. Y'all took the most interesting classes. That's a really small backpack. He's a little long, but he exists. I'm gonna fill in this for the sake of consistency. My blood runs cold. Memory has just been sold. Oh, much better. You know what? We'll make this longer and fill that in as well. How's that look? Oh, that's so much better. Look at that! I did something. I am, you know what? 3 for 4. This one was a little bit of a fail, but that one was good. Broseph was good, and Amogus was good. I'm proud of myself. Nice. Don't want to follow my path, but it let me get a science credit. It was pretty interesting. Scarily professional? Oh yeah, for sure. Well, that's honestly, I think that's a good thing, right? If it was professional, because that means, you know, they're teaching them you know, like people who are going into the field are doing the good things. Yeah. I keep hearing all these people's suggestions, like college advice from a graduated senior, and all that, and they're like, a few videos have said nobody knows what major they're or what they're gonna major, so don't worry about it. You only have to worry about it if you're going into some medical field. People in the comments are like, well, I don't know if I want to be in a medical field. Oh, that's pretty funny. Graded on neatness, which was scary as someone who can't do neat well. Oh gosh, yeah, that sounds rough. But I mean, it makes sense for that field, so. I'm gonna do this area up here next. I don't know if I ever acknowledged Todd going and lurking, but consider that acknowledged now. Pop Pop is going to Costco tomorrow, so that means there's a small chance he'll bring back a piece of clothing for me to steal. Nice. Costco clothing. Here's the thing, because whenever you guys talk about Costco, I just think about Sam's, because I've never been a Costco kid. I've been in a Costco once in my life, and it was not with my parents, but Sam's clothing is so nice. But I've never gotten clothes from there until literally like 2 weeks ago. And it's the greatest thing ever. It was a little more than 2 weeks. But, oh my god, greatest thing. I love it so much. Never been to one, I've been to Sam's. Nice. Sam's is goated. We love Sam's in this household. Speaking of Sam's, Connor said something once about Sam's and how it reminded him of my brother. And now I'm thinking of Brad. Made a pyramid? Nice. So now I'm thinking about Brad, and Brad made his first TikTok today. And it didn't perform as well as he had hoped, but he said that like 20 minutes into posting it. Um, so he's a little bummed about it, but I gave him some tips as if I'm a professional. I was like, well, here's the things that I've seen work for people. So, what is this TikTok? I'm surprised he hasn't advertised it in his Discord. It's about van life, if that sounds interesting to you. I'll send a link. I have made life nice. I'll send a link in my Discord later, or I can just send you the video on TikTok DM since I follow you now, Pepe Laugh. I plan to live in a van, do you? No way. If so, my family has some tips for you. My dad actually threatened me to do that. I'm in debt. My parents. Okay, yeah, understandable. Well, not their stance, but your reasoning for living in a van. Never mind, I found it. Okay, good, good, good. Go like his first TikTok. I think it only has 1 like on it, and it's me. He didn't even like his own TikTok. That's the first thing I do when I post one, is like it. It has 3? Nice. I don't know if I will, but it's a thing to consider if things go badly. Well, if you need someone to build it, you can ask my dad. Because he knows everything now. Or at least he says he does. So. Never liked one of your TikToks? Why? Do you not like the content that you make? I got you. Mm-mm. Hey, Mr. DJ. Made egg. Wait, so life came before the egg? Noted. Does that mean the chicken came before the egg? Have you made a chicken yet, or have you made the egg first? This will answer all of life's questions. Not yet. Egg. Oh. There you have it. Oh, did I miss a follower today? Uh-oh. Was that today? That was an hour ago. Wait. Did I get a follower at the beginning of stream? None of you guys were here. Emmy was here, but I was AFK for the first 2 minutes of my stream. Well, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Sorry I didn't see you. Don't want people to like considers a new brand. Yeah? What would your brand be? Make your brand a D&D fan page. I see it, the egg came first in most belief systems, because regardless of whether you believe in evolution or creationism, fish came before birds and chickens much later with domestication. Egg first. Huh, okay. I never really put much thought into my answer to that question when people asked me. I just said whatever I was feeling. I highly doubt my answer has ever been consistent if I've been, or when I've been asked that question. How do people come from fish or whatever? Depends who you ask. I don't know. Mermaids? Perseverance, yeah. Yeah. That's it. That's the one. Mermaids is the only answer. That's the only answer I'd accept. That's when the wrong fish start getting legs and brains. The fish have brains? What do you mean? Dude, It was great to see today because I was on a drive and, you know, I live in Arizona, so I see a lot of cacti. And since it's been raining so much, all of them are like thick boys because they like to hold in water. Like all the water they get, they hold that for I'm pretty sure it's years. My dad asked me and the first thing that came to mind was years, so I think they hold it for a really long time. But they were thick boys. I was like, you go, cacti. I'm so proud of them. So we had to come from fish, so I'm just a little shocked. Yeah, it is weird. And you gotta wait. Baby, gonna be doing it for ya. I got dreams. I know my bio class that whales were like wolf creatures once. I want to see an image of that or like a diagram. That sounds interesting. That sounds like my next D&D character. Not actually. My next D&D character will be a unicorn. No matter what Josh says, it will be a unicorn. Josh can't end my dreams. Just like Noah can't end my dreams of being Oogway. I won't let Josh end my dreams of being a unicorn. Nobody gonna be doing it for ya. Okay, they have leg bones. Oh, huh, cool. Okay, got that. I'm gonna parkour over to this. No. Parkour. Nice. Both hippos and whales evolved from four-legged, even-toed ancestors that lived on land about wow. Weird. Makes sense though, I guess, right? I don't know. I don't know anything about history. I wouldn't dare answer any question about history unless it was about my own history. I know nothing about history. Forced into aquatic environments and it was sink or swim. Oh, huh. Cool. I mean, sad, but cool. Nice. Oh, we're not done yet. Just want to make sure I get everything on top first. Then we're gonna come on down. Use this one. Nice. So this, nope, we still got this to go. Banger banger. Thank you. We do be listening to the slappers. This is pretty. Oops, I clicked. Dude, I need to find a way to stay awake when I'm not playing in D&D. Because I just have a really hard time staying awake for some reason, and I feel really bad about it. I mean today was a little different though, because I mean I understand why I was tired. I woke up at 9:30 after getting 5 hours of sleep, so I get that. But like other days, it's always at 6 o'clock too, and I don't know why. And I want to find a way to stay awake, because like I'm interested in the story. I had to ask Sim to recap something for me so that I could remember what happened. Or at least to hear about it. Legit can't pay attention. Yeah. Maybe we convince Sim to drop out of school and like learn how to make animations or something. Or Corey could make, well, Corey, you have a big workload this semester. I was gonna say you could make slideshows on what happened. Gonna have to get a recap from Sim on the first 3 hours or so, yeah. First 3 hours, oh, what happened? You know, I would tell you if I could remember. I'm not there half the time? Yeah. But you like making slideshows, right? You made one once. And it was really funny. We just gotta reschedule it. I don't think it's too much of a problem when he leaves. No one compares. Didn't like 30 seconds? Hey, it was comedy gold. I laughed very hard at it, and I continue to do so. What's the problem? Oh, this is the problem. There we go. I love you. I love you. I love so. Okay, are we? Can I? Let me out. Should have stayed funny longer. That was nice. You're still funny, Corey. What do you mean? It's still barely dirty, dude. Where? Oh, probably on the side here. Oh. Yep, that's where. Nice. Wall base is almost done. It looks like. Man, should I go do the other building over there? I kind of want to. Waste another day. Purposely haven't posted a voice update. So my friends at school like, oh yeah, you haven't gone back to school yet. I was like, what? Wouldn't that? Yeah. Okay. I don't know what I was trying to say. That'll be fun. Just don't tell them about my stream, Pepe laugh. Even though you haven't been on it, actually. You haven't spoken on it in a hot minute. And then when, I do, I'll post that. Yeah. Made the penguins. Nice. I have never, ever played Little Alchemy. If I did, I played it for a minute and realized that I'm terrible at it. But some people are smart. Can I say the same? Sometimes. These blues away. I wish my dad would come on my stream and talk about, or like any of my family members would come on stream and talk about stories from their life. Because I have some interesting stories. Bill, yeah, he was on a hike yesterday, and there was a guy that was just chilling out in the wilderness and had a cooler, and he was like, hey, sorry to the dude that was sitting down was like, hey, sorry to interrupt your peace and quiet, do you want a beer? He's like, yeah, I want a beer. So he just took a beer from this random guy and on his hike and just went on his way. It was pretty funny. Ugh. Classic Bill. The reason I say that is because the song that we're listening to is Beer in Mexico. Now, he wasn't even close to Mexico when this happened, but it talks about beer. I also have just recently learned, because Power Wash Simulator, probably like the second time I streamed it, I was talking about how, I have to come up with a plan for February when I meet Sim on how I'm gonna meet his parents. But I have since been informed that it will not be in February, and it will probably be another time. Which is sad, but also awesome, because that gives me more time to figure out a solution. Alright. Hello? Okay, I didn't think you were. Why? Wait, did you test out the room? Did you test it though? Is it good? Okay. Did you have your fan turned on? Okay. I don't plan on it.
Normal conversation.
Okay. Makes me sad to think I'll probably never meet Sim. Corey, if he comes in the summer, I will find a way. I will find a way to get you here. I am back. Welcome back, Emmy. How you be? What sucks? A lot of things do, but vacuums do suck. Oh my god, that reminds me of a story. I went on a field trip to Disneyland for band in middle school, and I told people, I posted on Instagram, I was like, if you guys see me in Disneyland, you have a code word or a code phrase to tell me. And the code phrase is vacuum cleaners don't suck, they clean. And I never really thought through what I had said, but I got like 3 people to say vacuum cleaners don't suck, they clean. And I thought I was the coolest kid. I was like, these people look at my Instagram. And I was just so happy about that. And some friends who didn't see the post, they're like, why is everyone saying that? I was like, ha, if you know, you know. Knowing all you're gonna meet, I'm probably gonna just their French class be miserable and not meeting y'all. You're taking French again? But also you'll have other opportunities. But yeah, I get it. Gotcha. Good luck. Cause you've known it the whole time. Yeah, FOMO is a rough thing. I get it. Made a snowman? Nice! I thought you made a- well, okay, so you made the penguin, but you made the penguin before the snowman? How? How do penguins exist? Like, what did they come from? Ducks? Or just birds? Birds are fun, they're very cute. I was looking into getting D&D dice, and Sim sent me the duck ones that you got, Corey, and I was like, oh, they're really tempting. They are so tempting because they're so cute. I mean, Connor, there are other people who can't make it either. I mean, I know it's rough though. I'm sorry. Probs just okay, alright. First I had to swim and then realized flying wasn't practical. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Always could start make you some? True. I could. Oh. I'm tabbing out for a second because I have a Discord notification. I know one is from Corey. Oh. I got a reply, boys. Sorry. Okay. Corey, I swear to God, if this says cameo. Oh, you say hi. Okay. Oh. Yeah, now I want to check my Pokemon Go. Hold. Why was Adam typing to me on Snapchat? Anyways. Oh, I need to plug in my mouse. It's dying. Get so anxious around drunk people I cry, so I wouldn't want to be there sometimes anyways. Yeah, I get that. You guys like my Windows sounds? Typing intensifies. No! There's a ducklet! Oh, cute. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Nope. I was not given a gift. But there is a Misdreavus that I want to catch. It's a CP26. You know what? I appreciate it nonetheless. Okay. Oh! There we go. Sag, but also not. Yeah. I'm not cool enough. That's okay. We've been new. Corey's cooler than me. Any truers? Corey, I want to see a true. I want to see a true from you. If coolness was a factor, I wouldn't get a gift. But you did. And it is. I bet my mom got one. Get a load of this train wreck. I'm excited for September. There's not much I'm doing in September. But it's Todd's birthday. Want an egg slot. Might be my last chance to get one from that region. Oh, understandable. Todd get old, happy day. Yeah, he's gonna be 21. He's gonna be an old man. Then he can legally buy me alcohol. Just kidding. I mean, it's not just kidding, it's true, but... Old Pepe laugh, I know. And then I'm not far behind, which is scary. So how am I supposed to clean these? I mean, I'm assuming the ladder can reach. My best buddy's alive. I made love? Congratulations! Very cool, Corey. Weird champ. Oh, that's funny. Classic Corey. Was it in the love bed? That is a great question. Still a proud carrier of the V card. Congratulations, Corey. I'm not. Oh my god, I'm dying. Okay. Still not hearing any of this reverb for the water, and I'm really sad about it because I was looking forward to that. It's just in this chair. Is it a Joe? If it's a Joe, Corey, I'm gonna have to revoke your Joe privileges. How does that work? I'm scared. You guys are scaring me. Let's see what we're working. Oh my god. There's a lot to do in here. I wish I could, like, buy... Okay. Let me rephrase this so that it doesn't sound like I'm trying to, do something illegal. I wish I could buy a soap bomb so that it just cleaned everything and I could just toss it and then it just exploded with soap and water. And then all I had to do was let it rain and then it would clean it. That'd be nice. But I now see why this was $1,100. I would never on the Joe? Okay, good. You can have your Joe privileges then. That's fine. You know the Joe rules. I think calling it the Joe is really funny because you call the toilet the John. Well, not everyone does. Some people do. I think that's funny. Why do we do that? Why do we call things like names? Like cup of Joe? Why? Why is it Joe that we're drinking? Why isn't it Justin, you know? John Crapper? What? No. What'd John do? Why are we so aggressive to John? Do I know any Johns? I know one, but I haven't talked to him in like 4 years. Do I know any other Johns? I don't think I do. Do you guys know any Johns? I want to play that game where it's like I'm not dying. Where you like someone says a first name and you say the full name of someone who you think of. So for example, someone would say Angelina and you would say Angelina Jolie. I want to do that because I feel like I don't know many celebrities, but it would help me, you know, get to know them in a way. I don't know. In the movie Robin Hood Men in Tights, they call it the John because at the end the king says because he did bad stuff, toilet equal Oh, okay. My granddad is John. Okay. What the John doing? I have realized I need to clean the bottom of the stairs. I think the inventor of the modern toilet was called John. Oh, okay. Huh, that makes sense. I met a John. I don't know about a John, though. Okay, nice. I mean, a John is a John, you know? Unless you guys think that there's a personality personality difference between John and John. But I don't know a John. I only know a John, so I couldn't tell you. At times, but not super often. Okay, understandable. Then my statement stands. What the John doing? Oh. That's nice. John is often a younger spelling, thereby younger people. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I don't think I know any Johns. But like, I feel like, ow. Oh, sorry, my ribs just did something weird. Oh no, don't do the thing. I feel like John is like a shortening of John. Like, I know that John is a shortening of Jonathan, but I feel like John is more commonly a shortening. Like, nobody names their kid John. Right? Or if they do, it's John with an H. Why are there dots? How did that happen? Ground floor is almost clean. I think if I were gonna have a kid named John, I would just name them John and not Jonathan. I don't know why. But like I don't like the name Jonathan. John equals Garfield owner, true. So what about this still needs to be clean? The song is called Nate. It's by NF. Oh, I want to rap. There we go. Can I stand up? Thank you. I am made love. Congratulations. Also, welcome back, Emmy. No, Corey, don't do it. That's not allowed. Yeah, no die. No die. No die on my watch. Only dice. I just want to pay my bills. Rap about the way I feel. I just want a house up in the hills. Oh, I'm getting the words right. Oh, no, I wasn't. Okay. Guarantee that I'ma die real when I grow up. When I grow up. I want to go to Rainforest Cafe. Don't die. You're so made lovey. What does that mean? Sorry for the chip ASMR. I didn't mean to. Dorito chip, so good. This one's clean, right? Yeah, it is. I want to go on Omegle, but also I don't want to talk. I also just want to watch someone else not on YouTube. Huh. You know, if I trusted Omegle, I would stream it, but I don't think there's any shot of me doing that. We're about to... Yes, I was. But what the lovey mean? The make lovey? Don't trust Omegle? Yeah, I don't. I also don't trust the pronunciation of it because some people say Omegle and I say Omegle. I also used to say Pop Tropica, not Pop Tropica. And then so did Brad. And then we went to elementary school and talked about it. They're like, "What's Pop Tropica?" I explained it. They're like, "That's Pop Tropica." I'm like, no. But I got gaslighted into saying Pop Tropica, so I now pronounce it the right way. Never been on Omegle, only seen it on YouTube. It is scary. It is a scary place. But I have a lot of good memories on Omegle. Despite them being about a bad person. Well, seemingly bad. Both text chat and voice are unsafe, at least for stream, not for IP reasons, but the fact that chats can sometimes get spammed with hate speech. Yeah. I know. Oh, how well I know. I've watched some scary videos. Oh, for a bit while I streamed, and that was funny. She surprisingly didn't get— wow. Nice. Very lucky. Very lucky she is. We love not getting any PP. Can I get an amen? Alright. Yeah, let's go. 80% were also trollers of dream stands. Oh, nice. Still trying to figure out how I'm gonna do the sides of this building. Life didn't want to give me one anyways. Thanks, Life. God. Oh wait, I can clean that. My fire. I haven't heard this song in a minute. Shout out K-Flay. Oh. I just fell. I fell tower. If anyone going, want someone to watch, I am your okay. Yeah, I enjoy watching people do Omegle. It's just scary sometimes. Bum, 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 bum. Blup, 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 blup. Are you on Twitter again, Connor? No, you're just saying that? Just thinking about it. I'm just thinking about it. I ain't gonna do it. Please, let me stay. I'm already high enough. Let me down. Thank you. So polite. Nice little slide. Please? Please? Reach? Oh, dang it. Whenever I say the word reach, I think of being like in an honors program at an early age. Because that's what it was called at my school. It was called Reach. I don't know why. But it was fun to do. I made some good friends in that class. Would I take honors again? Absolutely not. Oh, sweet. Can you give me vibes of a song from the early 2000s that I can't remember? You can look up like songs like High Enough by K-Flay if you want to. Seeing the way Discord chats react to trolls, trolls are going off and they often really let it. Really? I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I never give in to them, you know? Sorry, I couldn't move for a second. I was eating Doritos. I almost got Cheez-Its today. And then I decided, no, I want Doritos. Angry messages at them to try to get them to leave. Oh, yeah. So fall down. I need you to trust me. Go easy, don't rush me. Look at that. Look at that sussy boy. Wake you up in the middle of the night to say. I love Maroon 5. Have I ever said that? Yeah, I have. Plenty of times. Oops. Don't mind me tabbing out for a second. Oh, I'm back. Yeah. People are gross. I don't know why. I don't get it. What's so fun about it? I guess getting reactions out of people. I guess I could say I was a troll at one point in Discord. How tragic that is, right? Have you really lived if you weren't a Discord troll at some point, though? Yes, you have. Probably a good person. We do a little bit of trolling. That's what Pedro would say if he was here. Poor guy's probably dreaming right now. Probably more a troll than I tend to realize or acknowledge. I don't think you have any trolling tendencies. None that I've seen, at least. Oh, he's just too shy to troll? Yeah, I feel that. Don't actively take pride, which might be better than nothing. Yeah, that's good. I guess. Nice. That's all. Nope, that's not the top. Okay. Oh, two Maroon 5 songs. One old one, and this is a new one. I like this song. I'm gonna hear the song live in October. I'm super excited. I was swept up in a wave, swept up in a wave. This was my highest rated song on the album when it came out. And then they released it as a single, because I guess everybody else liked it too. Yeah, you took me to a place, it was safe, it was sound. Lost, I was lost, now found. Want to say? Say. Title track of Billy's new album kind of slaps. I haven't really listened to her new album. I want to, but I don't know. I'm not too much of a fan of her type of music. Saw your face, saw your face, saw your face. Yeah, I'll let you know if I do listen to it. I'm just not sure right now. There's no reason not to. I think I want to start doing this thing on Fridays where I listen to the most anticipated album release of that week on stream. I feel like that'd be fun. While gaming, of course. I'm not just gonna listen to the songs and just sit there. I feel like that'd be fun. I've never heard the song, but it's pretty good. I like it. It is Lost by Maroon 5. Came out 2 months ago? It came out in July. Maybe, no, it was June. I remember when I listened to it, I was actually, in a call while Star was on Omegle. Just not falling into the sophomore album syndrome where it's a disappointment in comparison to the first. Well, here's the thing, I haven't listened to her first album either. Like, unless all of them are singles, then I've heard them all, but I don't know, just the style, like, something about just talking really lowly just isn't my vibe for music, you know? Say I like the new one better? Oh, okay. Because she's changing the style, sort of. Okay. Music at Omegle sounds like a vibe. It is. It definitely is. Oh. Dorito chip. Just a little scary sometimes. But just the Omegle thing. Music thing isn't so scary. Not so bad. Definitely vibes of her signature style. Uh-huh. Oh, it's not dirty up there? Oh, that's why. I was like, why is this wall not clean yet? Nice. She definitely experiments on this one. Okay. I mean, I feel like her style is experimental, so that's not surprising. ask you guys a personal question. You don't have to answer if you don't want to. But what is your screen time if you're able to find the statistic? Like daily. Unlark, welcome back, Todd. On your phone? Yeah. 3.25 hours. Oh, depends on the day. Okay. 3 hours, 15 minutes of today. Wow. Dude, okay, well mine today isn't gonna be too high. I can tell you that. Let me check. Where is it again? Screen time. Right there. So my daily average, I'll go of last week. We'll look at it. Last week my average was 5 hours 34 minutes. It used to be like 8, and I don't know how. Probably because I was playing Pokemon Go a lot, actually. That makes sense. I haven't been playing it much lately. Do you know it'd be pretty high? Corey, don't you... You have an iPhone, right? Oh, yeah, me too. Honestly, though, I think it'd be interesting to track. Todd, Computer Man, is there a way to track PC screen time? Can you not check then, Corey? Screen time has been an update for a few. Oh, it's on 1%. Oh, okay, understandable. Never mind. Maybe, okay. Workdays and weekends are usually less than what would be on weekdays. Screen time is switched between phone, TV, and computer. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, yeah. I mean, my thing is, if I wasn't on my phone, I would be on my computer. So, I feel that. I kind of want to get some kind of tracker to tell me how long I've spent on my PC, because I spent a lot of time on this bad boy. Probably why it's dying. That's why I need a new one. This computer has gotten me through a lot of tough times in my life, and I'm so grateful for it. I had a day where for 24 hours I was on Instagram. I don't have the app. Oh. Shout out to iOS beta. I like person being around, so if YouTube... usually I'll do on TV downstairs. Oh yeah, good vibes. Every night, every night. Yeah, my dad doesn't have a cell phone, so he doesn't really get the whole being attached to it and wanting to play Pokemon Go on it. He was because he went to Flagstaff this weekend, which is why I was in Phoenix picking him up, but he said he was on he was by the campus because Flagstaff is a pretty small town, and so it's a college town, so that's all they really got there. And the Grand Canyon, of course. But he was saying how there were people like at a crosswalk and they were all on their phones, and he's like, I don't even know what they could be doing. And I was like, honestly, at a crosswalk, I have no idea either. You know? Oh yeah, definitely. Have a good night, Corey. Good luck with school. Let us know how it goes. Have fun, sleep well. We will see you later. This one's taken a minute. We're at 68%, so we are it's almost been 2 hours, and I am 2/3 of the way done with this bad boy. Am I finishing it today? I better. I'm committed to finishing this today. Nice. Do you guys find yourselves hiding offline on Discord or on other apps or websites? You said this one was easy? Yes. I do. I do recall that. I used to hide on Discord, but now I've just kind of owned up to leaving people on red or unopened. I don't. Have you ever? So I need to clean these. I'm sure they're dirty on the outside too, and that's why I haven't been cleaning them. Oh no, now I'm scared. Only time I did was when a toxic female was trying to pretty much stalk me and my friends on all social media platforms. Oh god. That sounds terrible. And you know how females are good about stalking people, and that's terrifying. I'm so sorry. This girl was insane. Yeah, it sounds like it. My god. I'm sorry, that's rough. I can't say that has happened to me. And I'm grateful. First off, literal definition of quirky, unironic TikTok girls. Oh no. That's a red flag. Nice. Nice. Lipstick lullabies. Good song. Okay, no orange? No orange. Let's go. Now I have to figure out how to get up there. Second had previously sent all of her college friends to go after one of my friends on Insta to the point where she ended up deleting her account because of hate spam. Was it in DMs or was it like comments and stuff? And did they post something on TikTok? Because I've seen stuff like that. Dude, I have a bug bite like on my upper thigh. This is rough. On all her public posts. Ugh. Yeah, that's rough. Yeah, I have limited comments on my Instagram. Just in case that ends up happening. I call it preparing for the worst, just in case. Okay. I don't like when my mouse does that. She posts hate of my friends on her TikTok, along with her dance videos and surprise unboxings. Wow, how many followers does she have? I'm quiet so she doesn't really go after me. That's so annoying how she continues to go after you guys. No idea? Okay. Let me know, let me know. I've got troubled thoughts. Anybody else have troubled thoughts? Haha. Nice. Said I still want you back. Yeah. This is over a year ago and she's still posting this stuff. Dude. That's annoying. Are you guys... I'm assuming and hoping you guys don't continue to interact with her. What a catch. What a catch. And all I can think of. Yeah, that's annoying. Honestly, after high school, you need to give up on drama and stuff. That's just so annoying. School's website is at a very well, probably everybody's trying to check their stuff. What's going on? Goes down with the ship. I still want you back. Long loading times is what's going on. Try using a different browser at the same time and see what happens. That's what I do. My community college still thinks I'm taking classes there and they keep emailing me. And like, I've already gotten my diploma, so I don't know why they keep trying to ask me about the class that I'm taking. When I already, you know? Or they're like, oh, you're eligible to take this class. I'm like, great, I'm not going there. It's a long story, but basically after we graduated from high school, I found she can verbally abuse my boyfriend in text. Last off from me and my friend, so she did the stalking and stuff. Bro, what? So she was in the wrong and she stalked? Oh my god. Well, at least you know you got the, well, you got the moral victory and you, are the bigger person. So, at least that's good. But it's not always about winning, so that's rough. I'm sorry. Oh, this wall's almost done. Nice. Did I not clean that wall? Oh my god, I did that side. I didn't do this side. Ugh. Shout out to Patrick Stump. And she would say all this Garbo stuff about how bad of a friend he was when he said he thought a TikTok she sent wasn't really funny. Oh my god. Tell me she has like 100 followers and thinks she has clout. That's like me saying I have clout. My god. Seen it. Arms race. Seen. One more time. Thanks for the memories. I'm gonna need my ladder for this, I think. I'm gonna need to grab my ladder. She is 500-ish? Okay, yeah, so she doesn't have clout. Does a lot of Taylor Swift stuff. Oh no, she's a Swiftie? That sucks. That's an L for the Swifties. I might not actually need the thing. I'm probably gonna need it. We'll see. Oh my god, I forgot I bought this. But you know what else I forgot? How do I change the thing that I'm using? Okay, I'm using this. Oh, thank god. I was like, I think I'm using the wrong thing. I forgot I had this, so I could make Broseph again if I wanted to. Your mom when not even the worst part, I gave her my OG Taylor Swift first album disc because she begged me for it and got annoying. Well, I could even try to get it back. Yeah, that sucks. Why, Emmy? Why would you give something to an annoying person? Is this dirty? You think? Nah, they wouldn't put something dirty on that. Why would you do that, Emmy? That's not vibey. I was trying to be nice. That was me referencing Wreck-It Ralph. I don't know what that sound was. Oh, I think that means it was at 80%. Nice. This song slaps. I love it so much. Pretty sure that scaffolding is for you to use like a ladder? Oh my god. I can pick it up. Thank you. Oh my god. I'm so strong. That's so useful. I'm so strong? Honestly, Todd, you should play it. You know what you should play is Cooking Simulator. Emmy should play Cooking Simulator. Emmy do the cook. I can't love when I can't even love myself. Yep, cook. Yeah. I'm gonna sip on some water and do this. Oh, water. Oh, that's some good stuff. Oh, yeah. Shout out to water, dude. I'm so dehydrated. So I can figure out my internet stuff so I can stream it, I definitely will. Bet. Who do I yoink Cooking Simulator from? Or did I buy it? Did I buy Cooking Sim? I think I bought it. Right? Todd, do you have Cooking Simulator on Steam, right? Because we Steam share? Good one, Todd. You don't? You do, yeah, so you have it on Steam share though. I was asking because I forgot if I bought it or not. Okay. I'll see if I can Steam share with you and me then. So you can play it. Bet. I'm gonna try a different internet. If that one isn't any better, he's getting Starlink. Nice. Dude. I wish I could convince my dad to get better internet. He's just convinced that ours is fine. But I don't think it is. I should talk to him? You're not gonna be able to convince him. I can tell you that right now. As if his 2 kids can't even convince him, I doubt you could. Gotta talk about the economics? Oh, we do. We have. Don't worry. Time to climb. It's climb time. There we go. There we go. Now we do up. heard about our Lord and Savior Starlink? We heart Starlink. Yeah, no, we have CenturyLink. Hooray. If you've never been down, down, down. Todd and Emmy, are you guys excited for your classes? What classes are you taking? Got that because essentially old technology, good one. True, Emmy. I don't know, because I can't check my schedule. You don't know what classes you're taking? I feel like you should know this even without checking. Try it on your phone, or do you have an app? Ooh, I jump. Nopers and nopers. Okay. Whatever you say. I love this song. If you've never been down, down, down. U.S. history, food management, something about volcanoes, beginner baking class. Cool. Something about volcanoes, that's fun. Why volcanoes? And are they the volcanoes that they sell at Rainforest Cafe? Smiley face? Pepe laugh. Let me finish clean. Thank you. I don't think. Yeah, I haven't cleaned the window yet. I don't think I have room to put this anywhere. Nice. Sorry it's so loud. I sent you a DM of what I see? Okay. I have 4 DMs. Why am I so popular? Let's see what's poppin'. Oh. Wait. Let me know if you and your significant other conceive. I mean, I want you to try to guess who sent that message. This was the only science that didn't seem full of math. That sounds fun. Say you did. So I want you to guess who this message is from, okay? It says, oh, I gotta double check again. It says, let me know if you and your significant other conceive. Who do you think sent that message? Mom? No. My mom did not send that message. That would be very funny though. It was not my mother. Oh. Cool. Brad, no. It's someone you know. They've been in the chat at least once today. You got this. I'm gonna end up down the list. Star, no. I'll just tell you if you're just gonna guess randomly. It was Todd. The one and only Toddathan Huge Blank sent that message. Can I pick you up? I'd rather put it here. Weird champ, yeah. I know, he sent that to Corey. He didn't even send it to me. I have a whole scaffold and shows ladder. Where is this going to fit, Todd? Where is this gonna fit? Can I put it right here? No, I can't. Closest I can put it is there, and it's barely any help over there. Rotate? Can't. My mom just got home. Not trying hard enough? My bad. I'll just click it harder. I could have just done it all from the ground. Maybe. So call me maybe. There. Cool. So now I have to get in here. And, oh, I still have to do these. That's okay. I'll do them later. I need to finish this. I think I finished the ladder. Yeah, I did. I have a question for Todd. Ooh. Found a way to sneak past the portal page. Nice. Saved. Oops. Are you against the Taco Bell wedding? Oh god. This is the moment of truth, Todd. Your answer here is very important. Okay. Hmm. Oh, I love that emote. Yeah! Somebody else, I need help. So I have these and I have that. Can I grab you, please? Scaffolding? Thank you. Can I... Okay. Why is this so weird? We're gonna do it, I feel like we should split the cost. True, it would be very expensive. Oh. Gotta make sure you get this clean. That's the frame. I guess it's probably dirty all the way up, so I'll just worry about it later. I forget how much it is, but I know it's expensive. And that's why we say no. I popped in to say hi, how it be, but have a great stream. Hi, Thumb! Hi, hope you're having a good night. It'd be good, thank you for asking. We be vibin'. Hey, I listened to the song yesterday. And Star liked it and asked me what it was. So it's 600, but in feet picks that's like 5 picks, true? Should I start an only feet? Get working, Todd? Yeah, Todd needs to do that, you're right. I have a job. midday sun. Met someone out on the west coast. Let this go. Please? Okay, where this goes. Everlong. It must be late for you? It must be late for you. It's only 11 o'clock for me. What? What time is it for you, Thumb? How? Thank you. She put her poodle in the microwave. It's like 7 a.m. So did you stay up? Or do you have a decent sleep schedule? There's no way you're on the internet and you have a decent sleep schedule. How? How is that possible? How do you exist? Do you exist? Are you real? Ba 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 da da da. You are... Oh my god, I'm not gonna be able to find the word. I have work. Really don't have a decent sleep schedule. I feel that. Okay, good. You are real. Work at 7 a.m.? That sounds rough. Oh, dang it. I'll go down. Waves on nights ever long. I won't fall off, so I'm fine. Yeah. Oh. This is rough. There we go. Okay. I have to wake up at like 2 for work. Into afternoon, thank God. I don't think I could handle getting up early. I have to go. See ya! Thanks for stopping by. No fall damage. Let's go. That's probably a good spot. It's alright. I'm not prepared for classes at all. Afternoon's work, you cool? Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely right, sir. Anime. I look at her. Todd, so what classes do you have? And what do you have to do to prepare for them? On the radio. What is the word? Oh my god. Why can't I think of the word? I don't know why my brain is saying epitome, because that is not the word I want. Elusive, maybe? Something like that. I'm so glad you have a one-track mind like me. I am a train fan. Are you train fans? I love me a good train. Just kidding. I am a Train the Band fan. During stream, I nearly said my sister's full name because it had the same amount of syllables as anime. I was gonna say, look at her after. That's so funny. I like trains and train. No way. Emmy? Are you my soul sister? Could it be? Bet. Let's go. I almost fell. Maybe. Whoa. Okay. You. No. You. Web development, operating systems again, software engineering, computer security. Ooh, I think you'll enjoy computer security. Don't you like that, Todd? I feel like we've talked about how you like cybersecurity. Probably not compared to the rest of them, really. Hmm. Only because me and my sister know each other until last name sisters. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Understandable. I'll be an honorable mention. Software engineer, encryption is kind of cool. Okay, alright. I don't know, I feel like you've told me. Oh. You've told me that you like that. You can be the third, but a lot of it is beyond my understanding, and that's why you take the class. You love learning. Hooray. Now dance. Dance. The only words I can say. Oh. Well. Gotta go around. Nice work you did. You're gonna go far, kid. So there's no way for me to rotate this? That's rough. Not that. I was referring to the scaffolding, not the nozzle, but I did it anyways. Oh, their life. How to work if Star is your mother, but also your sister? You know, Star has the family tree chart, so I don't know. Oh, my anatomy class I took this summer. Uh-oh. Were you not given your grade while you were taking it? No, I'm clean this one. God, no distractions, Hunter. Focus. I just didn't bother looking because I knew I wasn't gonna be proud of it. Dude. Oh. Bruh, sad. Yeah, I'm too anxious about grades to be able to do that. I need to know what my grade is, like, at all times. So I check those, like, every other day. We only you, so dance, dance. Bum, bum, bum. Hit him right between the eyes. God, such a banger. It's where you can rotate the scaffolding? You probably can, I just don't know how. Using it poorly. Thank you, Todd. Appreciate it. Maybe to college still kinda, should I expect to fail classes? I feel like it's a common thing and it's gonna come. It depends. How were you in high school? Because personally, I was like a B average. Community college treated me well, and I did pretty well in community college. No, I haven't tried that yet, Todd. I will try it in a second. High school is like A's and B's. Yeah, so as long as you keep up that work ethic, I feel like it depends. In community college, it's fine. I had I have a 3.9 GPA right now. But it really depends. I couldn't tell you. I haven't failed a class personally. So, I don't know. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Oh no, I'm gonna fall. It wasn't enough. Oh, that's a lot more. Oh, thank God. Oh, I still have to do the top. Okay, let's see. No. Nope. Scroll. Let's go. Some C's, but also it's private school, which I've been told is more difficult than normal high school. Oh yeah, for sure. I have no comparison. I don't know. I personally have not had a hard time with community college. But well, I don't know. I don't know how I'll be at university. I hope it's not bad. But who knows? So far I haven't had an issue. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it's maybe common to fail like one or two because of weed out courses. But I don't know. I haven't gone through the whole thing yet, so. We already listened to Cave Town. Why are we listening to Cave Town again? It's 11:11. I gotta send my streaks. I have a Twitter notification? From what? Bonk, bonk, bonk. Shout out to the people I didn't respond to. Star sent me a Snapchat. I haven't opened it yet. What do I have on Twitter? Was I sent something cool? Oh, Corey liked my retweet. What did I retweet? Oh. Might have gotten lucky because all my prereqs have been easy. Usually need one class. Yeah. Same here. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know how it'll go. But I hope it goes well. I'm assuming, Emmy, you're gonna move on to university? Am I right in saying that you're in community college? I feel like you told me, and I'm forgetting. I was able to switch public speaking with creative writing. Oh, dude. I didn't have to take public speaking, thank God. But, oh, that would be rough. Ugh. My brother had to when he was in community college, but they took it out when I was there, fortunately. Also, I probably would have only taken it online anyways, so. No biggie, I'm somewhat comfortable speaking online, I think. Community college with English for culinary, there's no longer a program at the university. Oh, why not? What happened? I can relate though, at least for my community college, they took out the psychology degree. Like right when I got there. So I just had to kind of take the old requirements for it and just hope that they were the right classes because I didn't talk to my advisor. I was scared. Probably gonna stay in community because the one I go to isn't technically a community college. Okay, cool. My college got all the stuff from there. Okay. Huh. Weird. That's me. Well, it saves you money, I think. Refreshers equipment. Okay, gotcha. Huh. Weird. Oh, what? I was nowhere close to being clean. Garage roof, drill tower, door frame, and wall base. Wall base. Okay. That's the garage roof. Drill tower door frame is right here. Now it's clean. Wall base. Wall frame. So it'd be over here. Oops, I pressed shift tab. This is wall base. I'm very scary. I punch my walls, stay out at night, and I do karate. Don't message me. It's got lucky in going into hospitality in the literal hospitality capital. Let's go. It's this one. Alright. Now all we have to do is get back on the roof and get rid of all my beautiful, wonderful drawings that I made. I just flew. Wait. Is that a diner? There's one right here. There's another one over there. Can I leave? Can I go to the diner? Wait, it actually lets me? No, it doesn't. Can I at least see where we are? Route 36? Fairbanks? We're in Alaska? We're in Alaska! Let's see if I can fly again. You know, two of my classes sent messages 12 hours before class saying, yep, you can attend in person. I'm not surprised. I didn't fly this time, I'm sad. Alright, we'll get rid of the peepo first, because that's my worst one. Not the vibe. Sorry, I'll skip it. I'm doing it on my phone so that I don't have to tab out. Sorry, Camila Cabello. I love the song, not the vibe though. Sorry, Hey Violet. Gonna pass. Oh. Old banger. 2014? Todd, are you excited for in-person classes? I feel like they're not gonna last very long. I'm gonna get rid of the sussy boy next. Hush. Don't speak. You're very mentally unprepared. I feel that. I hope you're wrong. I'm sorry. My bad. Yeah, I understand. Online is really hard for some people. It's hard for my brother too. Peyton, that is. He's doing community college online. Or not anymore, he's taking them in person, but it's been rough for him. The hoping wrong, I don't mind online, okay. With some people, I know you are. I just feel like nobody's taking this variant seriously. And people are dying, Kim. So I'm worried. Yeah, I get that, Todd. Yeah. Anatomy doesn't sound like much fun unless you're an artist or a surgeon. You know? But when you read your speech, it's tiring. Enough is enough. Okay, I'm gonna do as much of the outsides as I can so that Broseph can remain. I regret anatomy, I feel that. He's gonna pee-pee poof, he will. I just don't want to be the one to get rid of him, you know? I'm gonna get this bad boy out and get close. I'm getting nervous. I don't wanna hurt him, you know? My local colleges and universities just voted on requiring COVID vaccines for in person, which I'm on for, except for the fact that anxiety bucket. Oh yeah. Are people dying from the vaccine or are they dying from COVID? Little something to take that off, true. Oh no. You know what? We can cut it closer. We gotta get this bad boy out. That's what's bothering me. Too. I wanna be just like you. I don't walk like you, talk like you too. Say it's true, and ape like me. Can learn to be human too. Uh-oh. Oh, right here. Oh, God! That scared me. Okay. We did it. Oh, my drawings are gonna be there. Yay! Cool. I feel, well, also if long-term effects are an issue, I feel like since everybody else is getting the vaccine, we're gonna try to come up with the solution as fast as possible. Because other people are gonna be getting these side effects, right? I don't know. I don't know. Might need to find the odd streaky line where Bert tried to clean it with his power washer, dribble washer more like. Where? Oh, right here? That's disgusting. 62. Big time rush. Ooby-doo, I wanna be like you. What? How is it still dirty? Thank you. 5 years down the line when someone ends up having birth defects or something. Not real, just an example. From giving birth, yes. I don't know. I mean, it's just like any other vaccine. I mean, we get flu shots, right? Is it any different from that? By Jiminy, that's right. I used to race this beast all over. It's got a grunt like an angry rhino. Heck, I won the 1989 race of champions in it. Nice. Good for you, buddy. No, I didn't. I watched that on TV. Oh my god. Leonard. Why don't we just run away? Never turn around on matter what they say. Find a way when the sun goes down. On this town, there'll be no one left but us. I don't know. I wish I knew more facts to hit you with in terms of getting the vaccine. But, yeah. Flu shots vaccines are made from weakened virus. I might be wrong, but I don't think it can weakened form, just a mutated version. I don't know. I couldn't tell ya. Maybe Todd knows more. Todd? Oh, okay. Let's use this one. Yeah. Might as well water the flowers while I'm here, right? Wish I knew more, which I think leads to some of the anxiety. Have you looked it up? I feel like maybe looking up and hearing from scientists and stuff might help. Fully vaccinated people are getting COVID still? Yeah, because there's different variants, of course. The initial vaccinations were specifically for the first variant, which is still out there, just different. Where? Here. There you go. Your ad here. That's a terrible place for an ad. Too bad Pedro's not here. He would love to see me clean this car. Hey, Dirt. What? Are you talking to me? Hey, Dirt. What? This guy's confusing me. I ain't do nothing. Get lost, would ya? Yeah. You tell him. Tell him, Leo. Looked it up. Doesn't actually have the virus in it at all. It's just DNA and RNA they trained to kill to prevent COVID. Yeah. What song is this? I already listened to this song today. That's fine. I don't think I listened to it on stream. Yeah, Todd, you have facts. Just say them, because I don't know them. I feel like it's kind of a moment of everyone's doing it. Why aren't you? Type of thing. I don't know. I'm just speaking at this point. But also, I mean, there's no reason not to. Because again, it's like getting the flu shot. Obviously, it's not the same, but it's very similar. I didn't get the brake light yet? There we go. Did I get this one? Yeah, I did. How did the doggy get up on the car? The dog doing? Gotta go very slowly to get all of this stuff. Thanks, Todd. That's the vaccine. It's just RNA. Yay, RNA. I want to use this one. I like the sound of that. Me win vaccine. I like the sound of that. Yes, I do. Oh, this is just car. Okay. Bonk. We love RNA. RNA, never heard of her. I don't get that meme. Or that joke when people say, when people like hear something that ends in ER, they just say, I've never heard of her. What is that in reference to? That's not what the joke is. What's the joke? Like I said, I don't understand it. Did I get this back one yet? Yeah, I did. Unlike other people, I'm fine getting tests whenever needed till I get the brain strength to get it. You can do it, Emmy. We believe in you. I don't get the joke either. Todd has made that joke a couple times, but I don't get it. I'm hoping he is typing what it means. Could be any word. Okay, go on. Okay, now it's just the rest of the car. Trippy red moment. Friends are kind of issue, more so dad. I think mom just doesn't want dad to be upset and you can't reason with him. Well, you're an adult, you can go get it. So let's say you see a screwdriver, call a screwer. Pass the screwer. That... Oh. Okay. I gotcha. Is this something real? Let's go. Man. I'm gonna do the fire truck. This will be my last one, I promise. Glad you understand, thank you. Me too. You know what? I feel like these are gonna be a pain. Still live with him, and while I don't think he would kick me out, I don't see what he does when he doesn't get his way. So, is there not a way you could just go to, like, classes and then on your way home, or like go to work and on your way home you stop by and get your vaccine. Doesn't have to know. However, he does have to know if he eventually says, yeah, actually, I do want you to get the vaccine. And then you can be like, oh, well, I already got it. That's rough. Me no likey. No, no me gusta. Parents take me to and from both. Quite scared of driving, so I don't have a license. Gotcha. I don't know if the sound stopped for you guys or if it was just me, but sometimes my sound just stops. I don't know why. I need to update my sound drivers. Yeah, that I get that then. Just walk, forehead. Just kidding. I'll live with it until I can get figured out as safely as possible. I sure hope so, friend. This control panel is going to be kind of a pain to clean, it looks like. There we go. Saved. I have the intimate ears. Well, I don't think you're ever gonna be totally fine, you know? Like, you'll still have a chance. You still gotta be careful. You still gotta wear a mask and all that. I still wear a mask. And I think Todd will. I hope Todd wears mask to classes. We'll see. I think Corey does. Contradiction. I'm gonna have to wear a mask for classes, yeah. Don't have a choice. Well, if you did, would you? That's kind of growing on me. I'd much rather people... I know! Dude, I went to a restaurant today, and I also did on the weekend. Or, no, it was... I am in the weekend. It was on, Wednesday night. So, they didn't... The kitchen staff were not wearing masks. I was like, dude, come on. Like, really? I feel like it should be industry standard. Like, I know it's hot in the kitchen, but I don't like the idea of people breathing all up in my food, you know? Japan was on to something. Japan knew. They just didn't tell us. Come on, control panel. You're almost done. Thank you. Oops. Shout out to Japan. Even if I did, I'd still wear it. Okay, good. Thank you. I don't like that though. Like I don't know. I guess I guess I'm treating COVID like a luxury here, but like ugh, I don't like the idea of people not wearing masks while handling food or like because it's similar to wearing gloves. You know, I feel like it should be the same standard. If you're working with food, you should be wearing gloves. That is a given. So why not masks? You know? I feel like that makes sense. Do you know where you are? So, that's my opinion. That's my opinion. Will I be able to say anything about it? No. Probably not. Just hope. That's just how it be. It's lame. It's lame. Todd, do something about it. Make my dreams come true. Make them wear masks. Why is this called a windscreen? It's called a windshield, bro. Only won't wear gloves if I'm doing stuff with tongs or spoons, and even then my hands are properly washed. Yeah. What am I gonna do? You're gonna talk to Joseph. Beat him up? No, you're gonna talk to Joseph for me. Joseph will probably listen to you more than he would listen to me. We love Joseph in this household. Do we? We tolerate Joseph. It's all your lies. You can look me in the eyes. Please. Just being able to kiss my homies. When are we gonna get that back? Never. Sorry. Elnerd. No schmoochin'. Police homies, true. Cat kiss. Boom, boom, boom. I just realized something. What? What do you realize? Name all the guys that frequent the community. On stream or in Discord? And in the last how long? All the males, every single one? And their sexuality? Okay, we got Nut, who's straight. Ethan, who is straight. Todd, who's straight. Connor, who is bi. Josh, who's bi. Okay, Nut has. I answered that before you said in the last month, by the way. Sim, who's bi. I think that's it. Pedro, who's bi. Sorry. I'm sorry, Pedro, if you're watching the VOD. I'm sorry. I just didn't talk to you today. Do I scare straight guys off? No. Why? None exists. You act like bi guys aren't also straight. Because even some bi people have preferences. Noah's the only one left. Uh-huh. I don't think that's because of you. I don't think that's because of anything any of us have done. And that's a weird champ assumption. Bonk. You could say about the female, same about females. True, you could. Feel like there were a lot more guys. There were, yeah, but that's it again, not your fault. So you're just missing Henry and King, essentially, is what you're saying. Oh, you got Bullet. Well, Bullet hasn't been in Discord, but Bullet's still around. Most female are bi, I believe. I am straight and I believe Star is too, unless I dumb and I can't remember. Star was not on the image that was made of by community members, so I'm gonna say no, but I don't know. Oh, whoa. Grill, come on. Yeah, I don't know. It's rough out here. I don't understand liking guys, I just don't get it. I don't either. Complete honesty. How could you like one? I don't know. I think about that often. Well, Todd, you're talking about physically. So, guys are way better than females. Ah, dramatic wise, yes. However, and I do find myself befriending guys more than I befriend girls. Hmm. Yeah, I got you. Your pocket. Hey bud, do you know if the mayor's cat's still missing? I'm up at the volcano and I think I see him on the outer rim. I'm going in for a closer look. Good luck, Calvin. Where's the volcano? Oh wait. I cleaned this place. I know where we are. All the females I deal with end up being dramatic. For the most part, it's kind of annoying. Yeah. Same here. Don't be that person, Emmy. Be the exception. Smiley face. If you be the exception, I'll be the exception. Smiley face. Be the exception. Thank you. Not exceptionally. That is the basic, that is not the exception. On a Monday. Okay, is this door almost done? It's close. Bro, please? Thank you. Did I clean this one? Oh, it's a truck. This door's almost done. There we go. Todd expects every female to be bi. Equals poggers, true. I don't know. It's sure looking like it. I couldn't tell you, Todd. I don't know. Usually warmer than females. True. That is a great point. That is correct. Like my own personal guy? Okay, I'm sure. Okay, alright. I thought you were saying it like I enjoy having my own personal individual, like this one is mine. Nobody else ever. I have realized what you said. Only warm to you because you are I th I think Emmy means physically, like temperature, right? Emmy? Did you mean temperature-wise? Guys don't have emotions. What do you mean, Todd? Temperature, yeah. I thought so. Oh, look at the- oh, I thought those were gloves. It is a hose. Hose mad. Here comes that movie scene, one you hate, so cliche. That moment when they kiss by the lake, pouring rain. I ain't no Superman, but I can change your world. Here comes Forever Girl. My friends enjoy me for my cringe addiction to the group. Cringe addition to the group. Understandable. I read that as addiction at first, I don't know why. Here comes, here comes. Here comes forever, baby. Show affection better in like a truer way than most females would usually give out freely. True? Here comes forever, girl. Okay, I have to get up on the roof of this bad boy. Ha ha. Thanks, Todd. Usually bigger. Nice full body encompassing Huggies. Yeah, Huggies. Diapers. Full body diapers. Hmm. Never heard of them. Don't weird chant me. I read it the right way. You can't tell me I didn't. Trying to get a little bit tipsy. You're dirty. Okay, can I climb this? No. I can't. Wait, oh my god. Ethan responded to my... Oh, I thought this said drugs. Ethan responded to my DM during stream after I had talked about him not responding to me. Todd? Do you have something to tell me? Huggies, not Huggies? Bro, same thing. Up, 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 but don't bow, bow, bow. Yeah, sometimes it hurt. Bloop. DJ. Yes, Todd. Calvin. Calvin, you're gonna explode, buddy. In the game. Twitch.tv. I meant in the game. Bow, wow, 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 wow. Excuse me, thank you. This song do slap. I wonder if I've ever had like a YouTuber click on my stream before and hear that I was playing copyrighted music and just be turned away from whatever content they were trying to make with my stream. I guess that's a good way to keep my content mine and prevent people from stealing it. Though unlikely it's ever happened, the odds are never zero. Why am I doing that? Using someone else's copyright to protect your own material? Yeah. People are terrified of copyright, man. I was terrified of copyright. I still am. It's annoying. You can play it on a radio station, why can't you play it on a Twitch stream? You know? Oh, nice. You. What else do I need to clean? Okay, I'm pressing tab. It looks clean. Oh, did I see some right there? No, I didn't. By the way, it's the music through company, so why doesn't Twitch do that? Oh. Steps. Steps. Those are on the back, right? Yeah. Sorry, this is gonna be a little scuffed to look at. Nice. Windscreen wiper. Okay. Right there. Nice. Then I have to get back behind this again. Looking forward to being the flat side of the hugs for my homies. Yeah. Nice, Todd. Oh, I mean, they would have to pay the company every time a streamer played a song, which they would not profit from. Bleh. That's boring. Let's go. I'm a legend. That is absolutely pristine. Even the rust is gone. Get the mayor off our backs for a while, which means we can all get back to doing jobs we're paid for. Let's go. Nice so dirty file talk. Oh, you saw the LOL. You know? There's a moth flying around me. No, I won't do it. I'm not doing it today. Absolutely not. I've already made it to 3 hours. That's all I wanted. That's it. That's all I got. I'll close out of it later. We're gonna end the stream because I'm tired and I got like 5 hours of sleep last night. So, have a wonderful night, my friends. I tomorrow will be doing Minecraft parkour. It'll be an early stream. I will hopefully be starting it around 1 o'clock p.m. PST. Or do I start after? Do I do it after? I feel like Star would like to do a parkour map, but Star's in school. You know what? I'll stream after practice tomorrow. That way I can sleep in too. So it'll be a later stream. It'll be around 7 o'clock tomorrow. I'll be doing a Minecraft parkour server. And then on Tuesday, I am streaming at 1. I don't know what I'm streaming quite yet, but I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll do Power Wash Sim again and then get a new audience for it so that everyone else can experience what Power Wash Sim streams are like, so then they could be like, oh, I want to make it to the next one. You know? We'll see. I'll let you guys know. Have a good night, though. Tell somebody you love me and your friend. Be kind. I'll see you later. Have a good night.
Count what you have now. Don't count what you don't have.